so I just found out there's a way to open this that I didn't know. And
Yeah,
now you're just going to sit here and make me play with it until I figure it out?
The trunk button is stupid on this.
Is that a button?
No.
Is that a button?
No.
Is that a button? Is that middle thing a button? Is that a button?
Running out of memory card space.
I'm about to sneeze. All right, we are in the Toyota Crown today, and I'm gonna preface this whole video by saying I'm having some sort of an allergy attack. So I'm doing my best not to sneeze through the whole video, but
you should also tell them this
just bear
happens
with me.
about every other day.
That's not true.
Every third day.
Not true.
Every fourth day.
Not true.
Once a
Probably
week.
twice a month.
Once a week.
Twice a month. And I just sneeze all day long and can't stop sneezing, and then I'm fine the very next day. So I'm not sure what, if any allergists in the comments, feel free to tell me what's happening.
They would probably say go to the doctor.
Okay, but then the next day when I go to the doctor, I'm perfectly fine. So what are you supposed to say?
What I say every time.
I sneeze for an entire day, twice a month. Like, what do I think of the way the car looks? Is that what you're about to say?
Well, I was about to say
About to
that,
sneeze.
but then you were making bloopers.
About to say.
Okay.
All right, take two.
Take 9.
All right, take 5.
Take 3,000.
You're so funny. I like the way the outside looks. It's kind of like sleek and smooth and whatever. The front end's like just a hair too long for me. You know what I mean? Like kind of too pointy and
Well,
too
most
long.
people like sedans that have long hoods.
I like the long hood. I think it could come back like an inch. No, it'd be perfect.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
So
2 inches. It's just like a tad too
make
long.
it slightly stubbier.
Yeah. No, I didn't say stubbier. I like the shape of it. I just think it's just a tiny bit too long. I like the grille. The headlights are so skinny.
Yeah, it's cool.
Are they like bright enough?
Yeah, it's
Are
got
they
like the
against regulation?
triple LEDs or something.
Oh, okay. But I really like how the whole roof is black.
Yeah, this one has the pano sunroof.
Is that but like it's all black because of it, you know, like so
Yeah.
it looks cool. I
It's
like
got
the
cool
two-tone.
two-tone
Yeah,
features.
yeah.
You can get it in a wilder two-tone that I think's a bit much.
Oh,
They
I
like
haven't
black
seen
out
that.
the hood, black out the rear, like.
Oh no, I wouldn't want a black hood.
Yeah.
And I like this color. What is this? I know it's red, but like, is it?
Oh, I don't know what they call it, but it's red. It's like supersonic red or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
pretty. I like it. It makes it look like fancy. I did feel fancy driving it.
Yeah,
I felt like
it's-
people were like, "Oh, look at that girl in that sporty sedan."
It's a
Is
much
it like a
better
sporty
looking.
sedan?
No, it's not sporty at all.
But it looks sporty.
Yeah, which might be good or bad depending.
Why would it be bad?
Well, because it's sort of overselling itself. Like it's selling itself as something it's not.
But I mean, it's a sporty.
It's not sporty at all.
Okay, but it looks sporty and
No,
it
it
drives
does.
well.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. So like for someone like me, I don't want a sporty sedan, but I wouldn't mind looking like I'm driving a sporty sedan.
Oh.
So
okay.
I think they did that on purpose. So props Toyota.
Sure, they did on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. So what's your problem with it? Not understanding what Toyota and I had in mind. when we
Toyota
planned
and you,
this.
you're
Yeah.
a consultant here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Um,
Where
but
are we getting this Toyota money? We'll see some of that Toyota money.
it's in my own secret account
Oh, okay.
that I don't
makes
tell
sense.
you about. Yeah. I like the grill,
Yeah,
and I kind of like the weird little silver strip. What is that? I like it though.
it's a weird little silver strip, but
Yeah,
it looks good.
But I like it. You want to see the back?
Yeah, let's go check out the trunk.
Okay. All right.
All right, tell
I fe-
everyone you had to be told where it
No,
was.
no, no. I found it myself.
No,
It's
you
right
didn't.
here. It's not. It's not
Are
doing
you
anything.
like pressing the button?
Yes, it doesn't press. There's nothing. I mean,
There's
I
a
can feel. I
distinctive
feel.
button there.
You're a distinctive button. I feel it, but nothing is happening. I think that you've told me wrong. Is it locked? Maybe it's your fault.
This is not a comedy bit. Like she legit cannot open
Okay.
the trunk.
Okay, no. Don't turn that off.
Well,
I'm gonna come hold it, and you're gonna show us how it works. Okay?
Oh my.
Right now.
gosh.
Go. Let's see, because I don't think it can be unlocked. Okay, I don't understand. I think you told me the wrong. I'm confused. No, come back. Let's try it again. Because I really don't understand. I'm really a smart gal, guys. This thing? I press up?
Good lord.
Okay, I don't get it.
You are a math genius.
I'm
And you
pressing.
cannot open a
What?
trunk. Here, watch this. I'll do it while I'm holding the camera. I'll reach under.
Oh, there's like a middle. What is that? Okay. You never told me there was like a middle thing.
Did I have to tell you how a
Oh,
button
now
works?
I feel it.
Wow.
Okay. I was pushing up here. Could you see what I was doing? I was pushing up under here. There's like a place that feels like a button. I didn't know it was right there. You told me the wrong place. That's your fault. Why is all your stuff in here like usual? Is that a lot of trunk space?
It's like 15 cubic feet. It's pretty good for a sedan.
Yeah, I guess just.
I mean,
it's
15
like so
cubic
far
feet
back.
is only 5 cubic feet less than some.
Like I guess this can go pretty far back.
Yeah. Don't do your getting in thing because
Why?
it's too sunny outside. Like this shed's too dark
Then
in there.
it'll
I
be
can't.
too dark in there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty good then.
Yeah. No,
I mean, I've been
15
able to
cubic
put my
feet
stuff in there this week.
is solid. Like that's a solid amount
That's
of
a
trunk
solid
space
sedan.
for a
It's like the
sedan.
biggest sedan's trunk space.
I don't know these days.
Why don't
they
you
don't
know?
make because they don't make many sedans
I thought
anymore.
you were a car guy.
I am. 15 would be pretty good though.
Okay, well I like it. And now that I know how to open the trunk,
I'll
what is
put-
that thing?
That's the emergency release.
Oh my gosh, if someone locks you in?
Yeah, it's federally mandated. They all have to have that.
Shut up, for real?
Uh-huh.
All sedans?
Anything with a trunk.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Well, since you're always getting into hatchbacks and trunks,
I'm just saying it's good to know if I've ever kidnapped. I know how to escape.
they'll probably just give you back.
All right, normally I don't do like a styling part of the car, but I just want to add because this is the first time seeing the Crown in person, up close and personal, and this is a really good looking vehicle. I think when I saw it in pictures originally, I was kind of like, oh yeah, that looks interesting. Toyota's doing something different. It's kind of a higher riding sedan. But these are 21-inch wheels. You can get 19s and maybe that would improve the ride quality, but I honestly don't care. I would have the 21s for sure. I would have the red, I would have the black accents. I would not have the crazy black accents like we said. I think that's too much. I think this looks amazing and I think this looks best in limited trim. So I just wanted to add that in because there's another reason I would get the limited trim over the platinum, and that has to do with the powertrain. So let's take a look under the hood real quick. So as I said, you might not want to get the platinum trim because, and I know this sounds crazy, it comes with the uprated engine. It comes with the 340 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque, sort of hybrid max engine that you find in the Lexus RX, like the new RX.
I would want that.
Yeah, you would, but you don't get all the crazy good gas mileage because you only get like 31, 32 miles per gallon.
What is this?
This is the regular hybrid with 236 horsepower, and that gets you the amazing kind of 41, 42 miles per gallon. And it's powerful enough, honestly, it really is powerful enough. Yeah, you don't need the uprated engine. And I am an enthusiast at, I love performance cars. I would 100% get this because the characteristics of the way that this thing drives, I think personally, are more befitting of this engine than they are a kind of more powerful engine. And that's a good thing. I mean that in a good way. Also, there is supposedly a plug-in hybrid of this coming, which would be phenomenal and might be the ultimate version. We'll come back to that.
Disagree.
Okay, you disagree.
I
You
don't
like
think
it. You
anything
just
has
like
to
a
plug
regular
in.
hybrid. You don't
Yeah.
like to do anything.
No.
But like the plug-in hybrid could be a very compelling option for you, those of you that want a little bit of EV range. Now, speaking of the driving characteristics, let's jump into the car and see what we think of that.
Jump? Was that like a...
Not literally jump.
I
Let's
thought they were, like,
sneeze
doing a
our
segue.
way into the car.
Oh, you're so funny.
All right, so one of the things that I think is the most surprising about the Toyota Crown driving experience is that I really like it, and it's not an enthusiast sort of oriented car.
So you didn't think you were gonna like it?
I honestly did not think I was going to like this car this much, and I'm being dead serious. And let's real talk. We always try to provide you guys with value. We always try to be very honest with our reviews. I mean, Megan is totally unhinged. I don't give her any advice of
Did you
what to
call me
say.
unhinged?
Yeah, you just say whatever the
That
heck
is
comes
fact.
into your
Well, 'cause
mind.
sometimes you try to tell me what to say and
Well,
I'm like
yeah,
that.
but that's totally true. Like you just say whatever.
Remember like
and
when you tried to get me to do that video about you should be able to buy that car? And I was like, no, I'm not doing a video about how you should be able to buy this car.
oh, the Civic Type
yeah,
R.
Yeah, I was like, no,
well,
that's not what we're doing.
That car has such a powerful allure that I would buy it regardless.
Oh, would you now?
Yeah, I don't need
Would
your
you now?
I don't need your permission.
Yeah, very funny.
But the thing about the Crown is when it showed up in the driveway, I mean, we already talked about the looks and we were both really surprised by how good looking this car is. It's phenomenally good looking. But when I got behind the wheel and I was driving it for the first time, I was really impressed with the driving experience because it's soft. And normally if you said to me, a sort of softly
gonna
sprung
say you don't like
Toyota,
soft cars.
yeah, like if you were like, well, especially Toyota sometimes gets a little rocky side to side and I don't like it. And I'd be like, oh no, I don't know if I'm gonna like this car. And first trip in this thing, I was like, not only is it incredibly comfortable, it is softly sprung, but it
Comfortable.
You don't have to correct me every single time I say the word, but
It's just funny.
Comment down below. Is it comfortable or comfortable?
Comfortable.
Comfortable.
No,
Comment
you
down
can't
below.
even say it
Who's right?
Comfortable.
Who's right? Comfortable or
Comfortable.
comfortable?
No.
Or comfortable?
You say it. How do you say it?
Comfortable.
I say comfortable.
Okay.
Who's
Comment
right?
down below who's right.
Thank you.
The battle
and
is
the
on.
answer, the correct
The
answer
battle
is me.
on.
Go.
But I really enjoy this car. It is incredibly relaxing. The body motions are controlled despite it being very soft. I mean, this is a very soft car. I mean, we're talking like the Lexus LS.
I don't really know what you mean when you say
know.
that, because I don't feel like it feels
I mean,
soft.
it's very cushy. Like it floats over the road.
But, like, isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, normally, but an enthusiast car, you want to have
feel all
you
the...
want to have a little bit more firmness. You want it to return kind of to its
So you
normal
want it
state
to
of
be
being.
bumpy and unstable?
No, a true like well-damped enthusiast car is firm, but it's like it's not harsh. You know what I mean? There's a difference between firm and harsh. And then just like I always say, there's a difference between kind of floaty and controlled. Like floaty without being controlled is just wallowing all over the place, and that's not what you get in the Toyota Crown. The Toyota Crown doesn't wallow, it doesn't rock, it's just very soft, and it gives you a nice kind of floaty ride without losing composure. And I really like that. I'm very impressed with the way that this car rides. Like, and I say that as an enthusiast. Well, a couple things that are a little surprising. The steering is heavier than I thought it would be. Now, I like that. Some people might not like that because they would interpret a car like this to have sort of very light, steering, low effort steering. The steering effort is a little higher. It's a little heavier than I would think. Doesn't bother me. Yeah, if you didn't notice it, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I just was sort of surprised. I do see what you're saying about the region braking. I do think this new generation...
Like, I feel like it doesn't let you coast.
Yeah, there's a little bit more region in this kind of new Toyota hybrid powertrain than there was in some of the previous gen Toyota hybrid powertrains. So if you have like a previous gen Camry or RAV4 or something, this newer one is more powerful and more efficient, so win-win, but it does have a little bit more regen. I do think the brake pedal feel is good. I think the brake pedal feel...
I don't have a problem with
Yeah,
that.
brake pedal feel is fine. It just, when you let off, there is a little bit more
like,
draw.
don't you just want to be able to coast?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, there's a
that's-
little bit of a draw
Yeah.
there. I do think that's different. I'll have to confirm with some people, see if there is a
Like, it
difference.
practically makes you come to a stop.
I
don't
think
like
you're
it.
right, because you don't drive as many cars as me, and you noticed it right away. So there must be something going on there. Is it worth it for the efficiency? I think so. I think you'd get used to
But does it make that big of a difference?
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
You know what I mean?
Toyota's the one to engineer it, and they do hybrids better than anyone. So
know.
I would say it must make some difference. I do think it's unobtrusive. Like, it's not like,
think
oh
it's
no.
obtrusive.
Okay, you think it's obtrusive.
Yes,
It's not
it made
obtrusive.
me feel, oh no.
Oh
no, I want to
no.
coast. See?
Ah! Yeah,
Did you
it
not
does.
feel that?
It does regen. I wonder if there's a setting.
You did that
for
like it was a
Oh,
joke, but it
by
was
the
a
way,
thing.
speaking of settings, I do have one thing to point out. You don't know what I'm going to say? This was
I have no idea what
this
you're
was
gonna say.
super annoying to me. Normally, I'm the one who can jump into a car and figure out the settings and the menus right away. But we got a tire pressure warning
I
the other
forgot
day, and getting it to display the
No,
tire
we got,
pressures.
I got, and then
you
pull
got
over on the way
one.
to work because I was like,
Yeah, you got a tire pressure alert. You weren't sure what it meant. You showed it to me. It said it was a calibration issue, by the way. It wasn't a tire pressure problem. The tire pressures were fine, but it took me forever to get it to just bring up the tire pressure and figure out what was wrong with the little warning
And
sign.
you drive so many cars, you normally can do it.
Yeah, I normally can do it like instantly. In fact, here's the point. I had a similar issue where I thought I might have a tire pressure problem in the Bronco Raptor that I have currently, and I pulled up the tire pressures on the Bronco Raptor in like 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, I had the tire pressures displayed on screen. And it took me like minutes before I kind of figured out what was going on in this. That's just sort of silly. That's just bad menu management. So I don't know why the menus, you have to click through them the way you do. Well, it's a UI kind of user experience kind of thing that I think could be improved.
UI?
But I do like the way that
What
the
does UI mean?
user interface.
You said UI and then you said user experience.
Okay, user interface. Sorry, I didn't know
I just
we
was
were in
confused.
mega pedantic mode.
Well, you can't.
All right, so, but other than that, the gauges, the controls, the displays are all super good. This vertical phone charger actually works really well.
I think you're going to be unhappy with my filming quality.
When am I
I'm
ever
sorry.
happy
I'm
with
just
your
warning
filming
you.
quality?
Just struggling.
Hey, go watch the Civic Type R video where Ella was my filming person,
Ella
and we
is a
had
kid, and-
we had none of these
Okay,
problems.
you know what? She's a teenager, and all they do is film
None
each
of
other all day
these
long.
issues. So, but yeah, from a like a drivability standpoint in terms of like the control layout and stuff like that, I really like it. I'm 6'6" and I fit fantastic in the front seat. You got memory, heated cooled seats, pano sunroof, you got all the options. Like, this is a very well-equipped car. It is an absolute pleasure to drive. And hey, it surprised me. Except for the region for some people, but it surprised us, and I think that's the main takeaway. Neither of us expected to like this car as much as we do, and we both really like this car. Focus
I know to make sure there's a box.
You know to know? I know to know. I know to know the thing. I was actually going to make this a really quick insert, but now it's becoming a long insert. I just wanted to point out, because we are behind the wheel, the fuel economy, which we've already we weren't behind the wheel. The fuel economy, as we've said, is exceptional. It's just amazing. We are averaging in the kind of 40 to 42 miles per gallon range. This car, we've been driving it for a week, and I believe it had 500 something miles of estimated range. It has 354 miles of remaining range at 3/4 of a tank after a week of commuter driving. Like,
I don't drive far.
We don't drive far, but back and forth to volleyball practice and stuff like that. I mean, this thing for a sedan this big gets unbelievably good fuel economy, and that is a major selling point in my opinion.
I agree.
I like the way it drives. It has, what is this, like an eco car or whatever? It has that like regen.
Hybrid.
It's a hybrid. It has that like regen brake thing.
Not really.
It's got something, because when I get off the gas, it like brakes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like that. Can you like make it not do that?
I'm not sure actually. I haven't looked at the settings for this one.
Okay, it's not my favorite. But I don't like it in any car that is like this. So like I don't necessarily want to brake when I lift off the gas. I just want to like not be gassing.
Not be gassing.
Yeah.
This is the worst review ever.
You are the worst review ever. So that's not my favorite, but it does drive very smoothly. It accelerates well. It's really quiet. Is that because it's a hybrid?
Yeah, I think they just have done a good job keeping it fairly quiet.
Yeah, it's really quiet. But yeah, it drives well. It gets great gas mileage. I've been driving it all week, and we're like still over 3/4 of a tank.
Yeah, the gas mileage is crazy.
Yeah, so if you're into like good gas mileage, this is your car. But yeah, it drives well. It handles well. The only thing I don't like is that brakey brake. It does. So the other day, we had like 12 cars in our driveway at this point, and so I was trying to back out, and so I had Hallie stand back, not behind me, but I would like stand over by her sister's car and help me make sure I wasn't too close. And this car like thought she was behind me and like slammed the brakes on for me.
Yeah,
and that was a bit aggressive.
Toyota safety sense can be a little aggressive.
Yeah, because like she was not behind me, she was like off to the side. So I guess she was like in my like peripheral.
I thought she was about to walk in.
Yeah, I guess so. But like it didn't beep or anything. It literally just slammed the brakes on, and I practically got whiplash. So, and I was like, dang, Toyota, that was a bit much. So, and my back is still hurting, so it kind of jarring on the back. I didn't like it.
In video land, they've been like, your back's been hurting for a year.
It feels like it's been a year. It's really been like 2 weeks, but it feels like it's been a year. But it is feeling better. So anyway, I didn't love that.
I'm having trouble understanding you.
She thinks I'm talking to her. I'm not talking to you, Siri. But yeah, other than the slamming on the brake, but I mean, I guess like if someone had been behind me, I would rather it slam the brake on than obviously me hit a person or something. So
best case scenario.
But I feel like it could be a little less sensitive.
Oh, hey, so I just wanted to jump in here real quick and say that yes, you can actually shift this into a more aggressive regen mode like you can with some plug-in hybrids and EVs. And so there is that. That's not what we're talking about. It's just the regen braking seems to be increased in just regular drive mode. For what it's worth, I tried it in both, and I prefer regular drive mode. It didn't bother me too much. Clearly, Megan disagreed.
Okay, I like the interior. I feel like I'm in a little cocoon. I like how this is like kind of high. You know?
Yeah, it's got a really nice interior.
Yeah, I like it. It fits the stand perfectly. You can actually fit 2 stands because my kid had her stand in here earlier this week.
Oh, can you? That's valuable consumer information. I didn't know you could fit both stands.
Yes, 100%. One goes here, one goes here. They fit perfectly together.
That's impressive.
This little place right here is a perfect place to keep your key.
Yeah, and it's got
if you have it. I don't know what
charger.
it's really for. This is a phone charger. I haven't used it yet this week, but all the buttons are really self-explanatory. I really like that. I thought the heads-up display or whatever this is called was great.
It does not have a heads-up display.
Well, what is this thing?
That's infotainment.
Infotainment.
Yeah, it's missing
heads
a
up is
heads
this thing.
up.
Yeah, it does
which
not have
would
a
be
heads-up
nice
display.
at 50,000.
I do like a heads-up display. I meant infotainment. That's what I meant. And you know what else is fun is that I noticed when it was cold outside the other morning, my heated seats automatically came on.
Yeah, Toyota Lexus do
And when
that.
it's hot outside, my cooled seats automatically come on.
Yeah, it's a really nice feature.
Yeah, that is cool. It's like it already knows. And I really do like the steering wheel. You know, I'm a sucker for steering wheel. I don't love the little thing
It's
here.
not as fat as usual.
No,
though.
but
You
it's like real smooth.
Yeah,
Whatever
you like the quality leather.
Yeah. You can feel that it's quality. I don't like this weird thing. Like, why do they do this?
Because most steering wheels have 3 spokes.
Yeah, but I don't like it. Get rid of it. I don't like it. It's not necessary. I don't like it. But other than that, like I really do like it. And the leather feels like good quality. And I just noticed there's like little chrome accents.
Yeah, they've been doing
That's
that
so
on
cute.
yeah, little kind of bronzy and
Yeah.
chrome accents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like their new
I like
design.
The headspace is a little small for my tall bun.
Well, that's what you get with the swoopy roof.
Yeah, and my tall bun. But when I don't have my big bun, it's fine.
Yeah.
I do love the giant panoramic sunroof. Like that's classic. And by
Classic.
classic, I mean like
What about space?
awesome.
Like in the back.
I haven't sat there.
Oh, it's a transition.
Let's try. Okay, the headspace is bad with the bun, but
Yeah, but you can see how if you're tall like me, and we'll show everybody. How about we show everybody right now?
So yeah, as you can see here, the good news is that if you are a normal sized person and not 6'6", you will have tons of room because this is the seat set where we like the seat set when we're driving. Because I'm 6'6" and she likes to drive with her legs straight out, and so
Not straight out.
I mean practically.
You like to
just,
drive with your legs
tippy
weirdly.
toes,
Oh,
you
very
know.
funny.
So I've got plenty
You're just weirdly
of
cramped.
leg space behind the seat. Not a ton of space underneath for big feet, but like plenty of space for knee room.
Size 13.
Yeah, and they're actually 14s. Good job knowing your husband.
No, there are 13s. You wear 14s in athletic shoes.
Oh, okay. They're 14s.
You size
but
up in an athletic shoe. Most
No,
people
they're
do size up.
14s, but I wear 13s in fancy shoes.
When do you ever wear fancy shoes?
Exactly. So I wear 14s.
Oh
so
my
I have
gosh.
size 14
Your
feet.
foot is a size 13.
No,
Goodbye.
it's not.
Your face is a 14.
It is. It's
Out of
better
100.
than a 10.
Out of 100.
It's 14
Out of
of 10.
100. So you're gonna
Comment down below if you think I'm a 14 out of 10. I guarantee you I get 0 comments.
Zero.
down below.
Literally 0.
All right, so headroom, yeah, not good. If you're tall or have a bun, honestly, like,
What if you were tall and had a bun?
yeah, if I was tall and had a bun, that would be a no-go. I don't think you could be much taller than 6 feet tall normally, but probably like less than that to fit comfortably and recline back. This also has the pano roof, which cuts into headspace. So generous amount of space with knees, but headspace is a little compromised by this cool exterior.
Okay, and your back.
Okay, you said right now for a really long
I
time.
was making it dramatic.
It was just kind of weird.
Yeah, but it's me.
but, like, see how
someone
I'm kinda
tall,
bent like this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tall people, the headspace is not great in the back.
But like I can fit okay. It's just kind of it's
Yeah.
not the best. Leg room is very nice.
Yeah,
and
leg
this
room's pretty
seat
good.
is very comfortable.
Yeah, and the seats are comfy.
Yeah, and I kind of like
Kind of
swoop back in.
swoop back in.
Like when you sat, it was like ooh,
I don't think you should be riding Toyota's press materials.
but it's more of a feeling.
A feeling of swooping of back in.
Yeah.
Swooping back.
Yeah. And I really like the chrome accents. Once again, they're back here too, so the people in the back get to enjoy it. Ooh, JBL speakers. That's nice.
Yeah, it's
Do I
got
have
like
a cup holder?
Yep.
Oh,
Flip up.
that's kind of lame.
Yeah, it's not special.
I don't love the flip up cup holder because I don't. Would that fit the stand?
Maybe.
It would be close. So cup holders a little lame. Well, little lame-o. But other than that, it's got good space back here. I like
Except for headspace.
it. Except for headspace.
Yeah. Well,
But seat space. But like if I'm sitting like this,
yeah.
like how I would normally drive, the bun it's the bun. If
Yeah.
I didn't have a bun, I think I would be fine. It's the
Well,
bun.
I'm just tall and I hit my head.
Blame it on the bun. Okay, so for the Megan minute, the Megan moment, the Megan, do we know what it's called?
I don't know.
Megan moment. I think I like that because then I'm not restrained to a time limit. I really do like the outside. Front end's a little too long, just a tad. I'm gonna give it like a 9.
Okay, no.
I really do like it. I really do like it.
Yeah.
And like I parked it at work this week, and then I was like walking up to my car at work, and I was like, it's actually a pretty good looking car. So like it kind of catches you by surprise, you know? Like I don't
It's a
expect
lot
a
better
sedan
looking
to.
in person than in the pictures.
Yeah, I really like
when
it.
they released it, I thought, oh, it's okay, and then it looks really good. In
Yeah,
person.
I think so too. So I'm gonna give it like a 9 out of 10. I really, really, really like the way it looks, and I love this color combo. So I would definitely recommend the red with the black, but not the super accent-y.
Yeah, this color
whatever you
combo
said it was
looks
called.
really good.
The inside, I love the way it looks. I love the leather. I didn't realize it was black and brown. I guess I just didn't look that closely, but it looks really cute, and I love the chrome trim. So I think the inside looks very nice. It feels very well done, like it's very high quality materials. You can tell, don't you think?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's like all real leather.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
like
just
it feels
a very
really
nice
good.
interior from
I
Toyota.
think I like the buttons. I like the infotainment display. Like you said, it could have the heads-up display. That would be nice. I like the little. I didn't say this in there, but the little. What's the little graphic that tells you, like, has all the little lights going on the chassis of the car? Like, I don't know, what is that showing you?
It's the power distribution.
Oh, like where you're.
Yeah, where the power's
What's
going.
the point of that? Just
well,
like
it has
'cause it looks
all-wheel
cool?
drive. Yeah, it just shows you when you're in EV
Because like it
mode.
shows you if you're
Yeah.
using the left side or the right side of the.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was kind of fun. Kind of just a cool little touch. Like I didn't really know what any of it meant, but I was like, look at the fun colors. So it
Look
was.
at the fun colors.
Yeah, it was
I
entertaining.
don't know what it means, but the colors are fun.
Yeah, it was entertaining. So I do like that. So I'd probably give the inside like maybe an 8 because it's a little low for me.
Right.
Maybe an 8.5 because I really did like it. But it's a little low for me. Back end and I guess rear trunk space. If you say it's good, it's good.
It's good for a sedan, yeah.
Okay, so it's good for a sedan. I'll give it a 9. An 8? I don't know.
Well, probably an 8 or 9 as sedans
Okay.
go. I can't think of anything that would be much bigger than that.
Okay. So overall, like I don't love a sedan, but I really do like this car. So I probably wouldn't buy it for myself. I prefer like an SUV kind of thing, but that's just me. If I was into sedans, this would definitely be one that I would look at. I don't love the brakey brake thing. I forgot about that. But you said it's not brake. Whatever it's when you let up off the gas, it's like, I don't like that.
Usually you don't do a trunk score. I don't think you do a driving score.
Okay, well I'm just telling you. I'm just putting it out there for the universe.
I'm
I feel
aware.
like,
What's the driving score?
did I do a driving score?
I don't think so. That's what I just said.
I thought you said I don't usually do it.
No, I said you don't usually do a trunk space or cargo score. You do a driving score.
Oh, my bad. It's the sneezing. It made me forget.
Yeah.
So driving score, I'm gonna probably go like an 8. That's probably my least favorite thing about it. Just because I really hate the braking thing, and it's like super sensitive, like the safety thing. Like I said, I appreciate that it's there, but I would probably give it, like I said, like an 8. It's not my favorite driving wise. So overall, I'm gonna go like an 8.5.
Okay.
I think it's a pretty solid car. Gas mileage is like through the roof, so I think that probably puts it maybe closer to a 9. It's pretty good. I like it.
So I think the main takeaway from this video is that we both really like the Toyota Crown. I would say surprisingly like the Toyota Crown. When I first saw it, I was not anticipating that this would be a car that I would enjoy that much, that over the course of a week, I would actually really prefer to drive this. For context, we have a Bronco Raptor right now. So having a Bronco Raptor and the Toyota Crown are like the two polar opposites of what a daily driver could possibly be. But this thing is comfortable, it's efficient, it looks fantastic. Comfortable. You're never gonna let me live that down. It looks fantastic. You can carry 4 people with ease. It's got a sizable trunk. I mean, it's got
As long as
all
it's not weirdly
of the.
tall.
Yeah, weirdly tall doesn't help. Now, there are a few dings here, like we said, from a technology standpoint, lack of a head-up display, lack of a power trunk. And the main reason, I think, is they're trying to keep the Crown separate from Lexus. Now, I don't know if they're really doing a good job with that, considering that you could get a Lexus ES for virtually the same price. Now, I kind of prefer the way the Crown looks.
So why wouldn't you get a Lexus?
Well, that's the question that a lot of people are asking, is that this is really verging on Lexus territory. Now, this has all of the latest sort of Toyota Lexus tech, whereas the ES is still soldiering on, waiting to be redesigned with some of its updated stuff. It has the infotainment, but it doesn't have sort of this updated version of the powertrain yet. So that is a plus in the Crown's category, I guess you would say, and the ES, but the ES has a little bit nicer interior in the Lexus badging. So I really think it depends what you want out of your car. If you really like the styling like we do, you might actually prefer the Crown. So if it was up to me, I would probably get a Toyota Crown just like this. I really like the styling. I love these 21-inch wheels. I love the efficiency, and for what it is, the ride is phenomenal, okay? So I think right now I would lean more towards something like the Toyota Crown over the Lexus ES. It worked really well for our family as a daily driver, but I'll kick it back to you to kind of take us out of the video.
That's who they care about.
Of course it is.
Are you gonna tell everyone to like and subscribe?
Oh, yeah.
And
Is that the moment?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
If you want more footage and you want more of me telling him to stop being sassy, like, subscribe, ring the bell.
Bye.
Are you filming me sneezing?
Well, yes.
Is that
I'll
gonna be
just
part
do
of
a
it?
I'll do a super cut of you sneezing at some point. in
Like
this
at the
video.
bloopers, like a bunch of, so
Yeah.
they will see just how much I'm sneezing
Yeah.
and just how hard this video
And then
was to
everyone
make.
will pity how long it took to make this video.
This person is trying to go straight across, and nobody knows how to
And
communicate.
that white car.
Yeah, that was a whole like
thing where
host
no one
of
knew where
people
they were
not
supposed to
knowing
go.
where they were supposed to go.
Except for us.
Who has the right of way? We don't know. You don't know. And it saves cats.
Yeah. Add that.
Stay tuned for the cat story at the end, for the 20-minute cat
cat
story.
Then that means he cut it
For
off.
the 20-minute
You
cat
should ask
story.
for it.